Hello, this is Frankie for the Pixel Slayers. I have a GeForce RTX 2070 Super to unbox today and to kind of check out. I got this a couple weeks ago and I did the unboxing then, and I've actually been using it for the last 2 weeks, mostly playing Doom Eternal. And this really seemed like the best bang for the buck. A 2070 Super is pretty much a 2080. You know, if you've seen how much the 2080 is launched at, it was an obscene price, really expensive. I would have never been able to afford it, so I didn't buy it. I actually last year compromised and got me a 1660 Super, and that actually was fine with Overwatch and older titles. But when the 2070 Super went on sale recently, it was like getting a 2080 even cheaper, and that's kind of something I've been keeping my eye on, kind of like an aspirational upgrade. And I finally bit the bullet when I seen it on sale. It's about $100. I got about $60 to $100 off depending on where you buy it. This card retails for about $500 normally. I think it originally came out at $550. Depends on the model, depends on the type of card you're going to get in the brand. I like this card because, as you're seeing, I'm kind of showing it right now as I'm talking over the video, and it's a pretty good build quality. The fans are plastic, but they're a thick plastic, and after using the card, I can tell you that they're very quiet. While they're a good thick plastic, they don't make a lot of noise. The design of the fans seems to keep the card pretty cool. I have a hard time getting this card to heat up, honestly. Even after playing Doom Eternal for hours, this card stays cool. And I could attribute that to the 3 fans. And the nice thing I like about the fans, they don't speed up right away. They don't even turn on right away when you turn the computer on. It takes a while for the fans to start spinning up. And even when they start, you don't really hear it. And the nice thing is the way they designed it, the 2 outer fans move one direction and the center fan moves the opposite direction, kind of giving it a nice flow, keeping the air moving through in a little loopy flow of air. And the heatsink is pretty big underneath. It's pretty solid filling heatsink, very thick metal, not bendy at all. Pretty high quality stuff. Pretty happy with the build quality. Definitely satisfied with the card. Honestly, while these cards aren't really known for their value, per se, being able to purchase this card at basically $200 cheaper than the 2080 was announced at, considering this is pretty much a 2080, I feel like it was a good time for me to jump in. Down the line, the prices will drop, but I didn't want to wait. I wanted it now. I honestly got this for Doom Eternal. If I'm honest, I wanted to play Doom Eternal and Gears 5. Like I said, if you're not gaming on a 4K TV, I would say probably stick with 1660. If you want something with more memory and a different price, like honestly, if you didn't care about the ray tracing and you wanted a good value card, I would say the 5600 XT is a pretty decent value if you're not gaming in 4K all the time. It could do some 4K, but I would say that's a good value if you're just chasing hertz at 1080p or even 1440p. If you want that ray tracing capability, the 2060 is pretty decent value too. So yeah, I just wanted something that could really hold its own. And one thing I do need to mention, that you can see the size of this card. You definitely need to have a bigger case, a mid-tower minimum, for this specific card. They do make smaller cards. ZOTAC makes 2-fan cards. I've heard that they do get hotter though, of course, but they do fit in smaller design cases. But regardless of the card you do buy, you're going to need at least a 650 watt power supply. It's the most money I've ever spent on a graphics card, and I kind of treated it as me buying a next-gen console pretty much. My computer recently went through a few upgrades. I upgraded the CPU to a 2nd gen Zen processor, and and basically spec by spec, it's pretty close on with a Series X. So I probably won't be buying a Series X system. I'll be probably getting a PS5 and using this to play my Xbox games. I do have Xbox PC Game Pass. But anyways, there's a link in the description. There's many different varieties, like I said. And I would say if you're not playing on a 4K monitor or TV, you don't need this. Honestly, if you're doing 1080p or 1440p, you can probably do with a cheaper card. But for me and my specific needs, this card fits the bill. and I'm very happy with it. So that's also kind of a review. So this video is all over the place, but I hope you found it insightful regardless. And just stay tuned because there's more cool stuff coming. And thanks for watching. Bye.